Here we go, everyone. Welcome back to my channel, and let's continue Kingdom Comes Deliverance. In the last episode, we got our first fire baptism, and then we figured out that the people we killed, next to being the one guy who stole the sword, are faking money, and they are with the humans.
Kurva! Fuck!
So, let's continue from there. Last time we slept because we were trying to look for the people. We found some of our old friends, talked with them, they are carpenters, so we will find a job for them next to other quests.
I hope I can be of help to you, Knight.
Teresa, the millmaid, sent me. She said you could use some help.
Some extra pairs of hands would be useful. What do you have in mind?
My friends, two survivors of Skalitz, are looking for work.
And why should I take them?
They're experienced carpenters.
Why not? Carpenters would be helpful. There's a lot of work here at the mill, and I'm not as spry as I used to be. Thomas, my foreman, tries his best, but he ain't up to that kind of work. But they aren't idlers and drunks, are they? I only take in people who are willing to do hard, honest work.
Yeah. God. Okay, so their person has done good work. Yeah.
I'm from Skalitz, and I know them both personally. They worked in the royal mines, and their master couldn't praise them highly enough.
In the Skalitz mines? That's skillful work. I'll be glad to talk to them. Tell them I'll give them a chance. We'll talk about pay and a roof over their heads when they get here. Take care.
Okay, so let's talk with them.
The miller and Ledechko would be happy to meet you.
You really found work for us?
Of course. I couldn't bear to look at those sour faces of yours a moment longer.
Thanks, Henry. Only...
What?
the reward we talked about? Well, we haven't got 2 groschen to rub together.
Nah, that doesn't matter. You'll pay me when you have it.
That we will. Stop by and visit us in a week. We'll pay you back as soon as we get our first wage.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Villager.
Are you Melikar?
Or I nailed
Aye,
him.
that's me.
I need to speak with the prisoner.
And why is that? Who might you be?
Henry, envoy of Saradzik Kobala. I'm here to investigate the attack.
I'm sorry. I have other things on my mind right now. In case you hadn't noticed, we have pestilence raging here. And Saradzig won't help us with that. Any more than he helped us when we were attacked.
No news has reached Ratai of any disease here. But I'm here now, and I can help you.
Well, since you serve Saradzig, you might be of some use. If anyone can be.
Tell me what to do.
There's a stable hand living with us here, Matthias.
Yes, I know him.
Stable hand.
And he knows some girl who helps out in the monastery infirmary. Johanka, I think her name is. She might know someone to turn to, if she's actually there.
Huh.
Very well. I'll go to the monastery. It's probably our best hope.
Thank you. At least for taking the trouble. But then, even if you cared nothing for us, the prisoner's got the pestilence too. He'll die without help.
If
So-
I have to go to the monastery, I need to know as much as possible about the disease. I'll definitely need to know its symptoms. They're bound to ask me that.
It's hard to say. My wife is feverish. Others have the chills. I heard some are throwing up. Others still are breaking out in sores. But why don't you see for yourself? People talk a lot and I don't know what to believe anymore.
Very well. I'll make the rounds.
I've daubed lime on the afflicted houses, but don't stay too long in those homes.
That I can promise you.
So we can check things out. So he's got plague, so he marked the plagued houses.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too.
Well, that depends.
You're alive. So you're doing well.
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhoyed was attacked.
Oh God! How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery
Nicodemus.
physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well, I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Okay, so we need to find Nicodemus. Dr. Brother Nicodemus. I will call him Brother Nicotine.
Quiet!
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhoyed. Johanka said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Yeah, old people.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
I think about
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhoyed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm.
And they all died out.
And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it? Do you know the symptoms?
We know quite a lot.
Yes, more or less.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, we can.
Yes, I can.
Oh my god,
Excellent.
I am so happy.
Follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
Yes.
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Uh-huh. Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae,
I'm annoyed
and
that you didn't
Galen's
say the
magnum
other
opus,
symptoms, but hey,
the
what can we
Ars
do?
Medicinalis.
Take care now.
Okay, so we need to go. This is, I think, the book. The sign code is okay. If you know the body of man is compelled for human blood, yellow beyond, yes. Where is?
And where is that Avicenna hiding?
Yes, but if there is an excess of water, so the body is. Okay, the excess of mucus may also lead to diarrhea. For example, the body get rid of it by. It leaves so in the throat and mouth and trouble the sick. The agony for the fever, often by malaise after a few days. Often become infected by
Now
something
what
to
have we
suffer,
here?
but not everyone suffers infection. Nor do they from it. Okay, so the first one is the plague caused by black bile fluctuations often exhibit many signs. They include fever accompanied by malaise, often alternated with a spastic cough, perhaps even diarrhea, when the body endeavors to rid itself of excess black bile, and great thirst. After a few days, sores erupt on the body, on the neck, under the jaw, in the armpits, and growing later, black spots as are seen. The fingers, nose, mouth, and other protrusions on the human body where chronic gas such as it spreads among people, but some people are not afflicted. Small animals do not suffer from the plague, but bigger ones may be.
That would
In
make
fact, it's the
sense.
plague is again a profuse of yellow bile can lead to dysentery, which is set by various signs, primarily by violent diarrhea. Vomiting is present only rarely. The sick also suffer from terrible thirst, abdominal cramps, and even and fever. It is transferred from person to person, but animals do not suffer from it, so the yellow is out. But there are also other ways in which the inner humors are disturbed and the blood weakened. One such is by poisoning, which is manifested by fever and delirium. True, because someone said that they don't remember the day. Stomach ache, bringing convulsion, diarrhea, and thirst. If a person is poisoned by gas, for example, in mines, near swamps, or similar places, there often appears on him a rash and mouth. However, this rash does not occur in the poisoning through food consumed. Poisoning is not transferred between humans or animals, but if they all drink, for example, from the same source of water, then people are infected as well as animals. The later often sooner. So poisoning could be. And we have the last one, an interesting case of imbalance of internal fluids is the Saint Vitus dance, which is manifested by the infant dancing while they may also sing no. So we have either the poisoning or the plague.
Could it be? No, probably not.
I think it's poisoning.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
Poisoning.
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right away.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again?
Merhoyed.
Merhoyed.
Oh, yes, Merhoyed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after me.
Thank you, Brother Nicodemus. Good luck.
And to you.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes. Here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family, while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
Yeah, stubborn, as always. But what can you do? So, yeah.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
That was a nice intro, by the way.
My name is Henry. and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Ratte executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything.
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
Okay, so they are...
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he is not a Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Okay,
Judging
so
by how he looks.
noble Czech.
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Okay, so a foreign lord.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhoyed, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
Okay.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who. Only this ain't some noble court.
Okay, so...
There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. You know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in
So that was
the
a
coin.
melting pot of bandits and all of the outside people. So really, yes, no.
How did
They
you know
got
about
all things.
Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near
Moorcock.
Kuttenberg.
That's a name.
I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Huh.
Why did you attack Merhoyed?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
Yeah. No,
The
that was
chief's
thinking about.
always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
Oh god.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some
Okay,
merchant by
so
the name
they
of
are technically
Menard
washing the
gave
money
them to
out
me.
by giving to
We
merchants
used to meet
or
at the charcoal
so.
piles near Rovna,
Okay.
by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Menhart's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
And does this Menhart know where the coin comes from?
How
Maybe.
should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with.
Technically,
Just like he
or
knows
so.
nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Yeah. Money laundering?
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Menhart, Runt, and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
Yeah, so technically it's...
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Menhart would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Menhart too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
Alright.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Menhart to the chief and back. That's all.
That's intriguing, but also makes sense. Yeah, I think that will be all.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I already told you everything I know.
I can't deny you've been cooperative. I'll do my best to see you get a quick end.
I feel like we won't escape
Henry!
easily.
I think old Straw's come for the brigand. Step back from that Eden, young fella.
But you can't kill me. Not just like that.
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut. You don't even get a say. Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's... Don't stand in my way, Melikar. Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Yeah, we are not gonna do this.
He's coming with me. He's Sir Radzig's prisoner, and only Sir Radzig has the right to decide if he lives or dies.
I don't give a fuck about you or Sir Radzig fucking Kabila. That bastard killed my boy, and I'm gonna kill him.
You'll have to deal with me first.
I already beaten you once. I fucking smack you around. That's just an arm long, my friend. Here, have a taste of my chest hair, and I pull your nose, and pull your nose, and... Anyone else? Awesome looking horse. Do I need food? No. You're good. Let's talk with him.
Greetings. What business have you?
I've returned from Merhoyed, sir.
Alright.
How does it look there?
I brought them help from the monastery. Brother Nicodemus and Johanka from Skalitz. Fortunately, Nicodemus was able to cure the disease. Well, at least what he's doing looks promising so far.
Thank Christ. Some good news for a change.
Indeed.
What about the captive? Did you question him?
He was infected too.
I see. Did he survive?
Fortunately, he survived and I had a chance to question him.
What did you find out?
Let's tell him
He was
everything.
transporting the false coins to Pribyslavitz. He got them from some merchant called Menhart.
I don't know him.
Neither do I. But I know where the money's handed over. It's not far from Rovna, and this Menhart should be waiting there about now.
Excellent, Henry. We mustn't let this opportunity slip through our fingers. You go there and put pressure on this Menhart to tell us what he knows. Don't go yet. There's something I'd like to talk to you about. See you later.
Alright, what we find out.
You haven't disappointed me. Nothing against Bernard, Robert, or any of those others. But none of them could find out as much as you. At least not without
trying.
beatings and torture. And that doesn't always work. You're a godsend, lad.
Thank you, sir.
Now go and find out who's behind everything, and then we'll deal with them.
Yes, sir. Sir,
What is it?
sometimes I ask myself what it all means. Why does God allow such things to happen? All this slaughter and revenge, over and over.
It's a hard question. I'm no theologian. But long ago I came to the conclusion that the only thing that makes sense is that it's all a trial. Life is one long series of problems to solve. The more you solve, the better a man you become.
I never thought about it that way.
Well, just look at the pampered ones who have no concerns in life, like young Lord Capon, for instance. I shudder to think how he will rule when his time comes. Tribulations spawn in life over and over again. We must stand our ground and face them. So, I go to Sasso and solve this one.
Of course,
You can rely on me,
get
sir.
the job. But hey, it is the player character at the end of the day, so of course he gets it.
Good luck, son.
Thank you, sir. Even if Henry wouldn't hear it. The rat cap.
Good day to you.
What do you know about the wagon that's been ambushed at the crossroads?
I haven't a clue what you're talking about.
Oh, come
Really?
on. Come
Yes.
on.
Is that a problem?
Oh, you really don't know anything?
You're what passes for bristle and gristle round here, are you?
Possibly.
So listen to me, you hero. If you don't want me to wipe that crooked grin off your face, just start talking. Got it?
Yeah, right. Because everyone knows charcoal burners are thieves and killers. Well, let me tell you, that's not at all what happened.
I'll be glad to hear you out.
Let's just get this straight. We didn't ambush anyone.
And what were you doing at the crossroads then?
We were just passing, and we saw the wagon. So we took the sacks.
Just the sacks? What about the trail of bloodstains leading to the camp?
I was just getting to that. We also found one wounded man. What am I saying, wounded? The fellow was hacked like a martyr in some holy picture.
Whoa.
He begged us to hide him away.
So you have him here somewhere? Is he still alive?
The fellow has quite a will to live. I'll give him that.
Did he
Okay.
tell you anything?
He wasn't exactly talkative. His lungs are full of holes, so talking's a problem.
Okay.
Where is he?
We've locked him away in the shed. There.
I want to talk to him.
I don't know. He paid us.
We've been through that already.
All right, all right. Just calm down. Here, take the key.
Thanks.
Thanks. It's like... And where you pointed, my dude? Over there! Nope, this way. Okay, we can't lockpick that. My man, you either are gonna be in shit or not.
Who are you?
Never mind that. I've come to help you.
Thank God. I thought I'd breathe my last here. Lucky for me, my guardian angel comes bursting through the door.
I'm no angel, so you'll have to answer a few questions before you get my help.
Ah, well, I knew it wouldn't be that easy.
Hey, at least it's a good sense.
Who ambushed that wagon?
A knight. He's been following us for a while.
And where did he go?
I don't know. I got a beating, and then I passed out.
Okay.
Can I see your wound?
Are you a quack?
Sort of. That's a deep wound to the flank and you're still losing blood. You need to staunch it.
Will you help me?
I can try.
Yeah?
Do you know what you were carrying in that wagon?
I never asked Menhart that.
Yeah.
Who is it you work for? Who did the wagon belong to?
To Menhart. He's some kind of merchant who hired me
so
for protection.
Menhart
But that's all I know.
has... Okay.
No idea. I blacked out after the attack. Only came to my senses once I got here. I don't even know where here is.
Okay.
Tell me more about the night.
Okay, so that was good that I went that order. Wait.
Where's the coin?
What? What coin?
I will not repeat the question.
I don't know about any corn. I swear.
Ah! Where are those sacks you took from the wagon?
Sacks. They're behind the shed.
That's him. That's got to be that knight.
Is that all? Did you take anything else?
Fuck! Stop! Stop right there!
Let's speed him up. Catch the mysterious knight. Oh, he's riding away. Pebble, come.
Yeah. Yeah.
That wasn't in there. Ah! Doesn't mention that I need to catch him while I'm riding a horse.
Yeah. Yeah.
Run, Pebble, run.
Yeah.
Either Pebble is too slow, he is too fast, or I am riding like an ass. Probably all three combined. That's the path down there.
Damn. Well, I suppose it doesn't matter as long as he goes back to the Sasau Inn.
Okay, I couldn't catch him. Ah.
I'm happy to see you again, sir.
Likewise. No doubt you have many questions.
I certainly do.
We will talk. Not here, however. The wolves have ears. Let's meet at the pond after sunset. You'll find me waiting by the big willow tree.
I'll be there.
I will expect you. Heilige Marie.
Fuck off. Faster.
So here I am. What do you have to tell me?
I brought you here because I did not want to cause an alarm at the tavern. I'm very sorry, but you made a mistake coming here alone. And it will be your last.
Wait.
You wish to make your peace with God?
I'm here on the orders of Saradze Kobila. You might want to
Kobila, you say? If that is true, it could mean trouble.
So you're going to kill me, just like...
It seems the best solution.
Do you really think I'm that stupid? If I'm not back by morning, my companions will tell the bailiff...
Perhaps. Then the soup...
Well, let's do this.
You dare to face me? Fair.
Jesus Christ. Ah.
Gott, hilf mir!
Wow, that was pretty big. Okay. Ow, ow, wow. Okay. Okay. Oh. That just does nothing. Okay, that's bad for me.
Hundsfot. Oh.
Ow. Indeed.
Verflucht. You're stronger than you look.
Look, yeah. What the hell is happening to you, my... What the... Jesus, my dude. You! Don't make me go for my mace. There you are. Okay. Move to inventory.
Damn.
Okay, that just wall around went badly.
Lost your...
Oh wow. Okay, I blocked the acid before I even got damaged. No. Phew, my armor is taking a beating.
Let's finish. Scheiß drauf.
Wow, that was a nice counter. Okay, twice. Okay.
You. No.
Ow, ow. Okay. Jesus, do I need to go back to the longsword only?
Und geh zum Teufel.
Ooh, wow, I didn't see anything there. That was a nice hit. And that was a nice block from me. Feint. Feint working well on the old man. Well,
Who is that, Teufel? It seems I have finally met my match.
Your match? I think you meant to say your superior.
Do not be so proud.
That doesn't change anything. Now I'll be asking you a couple of questions, and you're going to give me answers to them nicely. Starting with who you are.
You may call me Ulrich. I will tell you nothing more until you give me some assurances.
Assurances? How about this? If you talk, I'll spare you.
Do you expect me to believe that? I know full well how these stories end. I have been at the other end of the sword more times than you can count.
I give you my word.
The word of a thief? Jesus. It is true what the preachers say. This world has gone quite mad. You had better kill me. I'm finished. Anyway. Just as you are.
I don't think so.
Unlike you, I'm not a criminal.
You believe that the forging of money is an honest trade?
I've got nothing to do with that. I'm not a forger, I'm the one investigating them.
What? What are you saying?
I'm in the service of Sir Radzig Kobyla, Governor of Skalitz and Royal Hetman.
Then we have something in common. I also am here under orders from above.
From who?
Perhaps you might sheath that weapon, so that we may talk eye to eye, if we do indeed have a common cause.
Stand up.
It is true our meeting has not begun well, but if it is the truth that you are sent by Kobyla, then we can assist each other.
What do you mean?
I found out many things, but there are still questions I cannot answer. And the last man who knew anything is now dead.
What man was that?
Meinhard, the merchant from Passau. Listen, I will explain everything to you, but first, I need you
running
to do something
for
me.
him.
Oh, really?
You will introduce me to a certain person, and I will tell you everything I've learned.
Who do you mean?
Master Tobias Pfeiffer. If you truly serve Sir Radzig, then you must know him.
I think I know who you mean. What do you want him for?
I have here a written confession which tells how those forgeries are made, but I do not understand such technical matters. Master Pfeiffer, however...
We'll definitely be able to make sense of it. And you'll give it to me, just like that?
It seems I have little choice. This is the last lead I have. In the meantime, I will return to Sassau and see what I might learn there.
Shouldn't you go with me to see Pfeiffer?
No. I must remain in Sassau. I have some... loose ends that must be tied.
What's your name, anyway?
I told you. I am Ulrich.
Just Ulrich?
It is enough.
Because you look like a knight. They seldom have just one name.
It is true. I have a horse, armor, a sword, and a shield. But there are many ways to acquire such things these days. As I am sure you know.
So you're not a knight?
I am a trustworthy soldier in the service of a nobleman. That is all you need to know.
German.
All right then, Ulrich. Let's... Tell me what you know about the false coins.
Do you know Passau?
It's a German city, right?
Correct. A city of great wealth, where there are many merchants.
Oh.
Passau is a city of trade. All the currencies in Christendom change hands there.
I see. And that would include Prague groschen?
Some months ago, counterfeit groschen were discovered to be circulating there. They are made from copper plated with silver. The Passau alderman began to investigate and learned that a family of money changers was involved.
Okay.
They were bringing the forged coins in from Bohemia and sending back real ones.
Oh,
My
okay.
liege lord is allied to the Passau alderman, so they requested that he deal with the matter.
And so he sent you?
Yes. He needed a man that he could trust absolutely.
And what about that wagon? What happened there exactly?
I followed Meinhard from Passau. I had reason to suspect a connection with Sassau.
So they were transporting false groschen on that wagon?
Yes. On their way here, they brought real coin. Groschen, forints, francs and the like. But now, the sacks were full of counterfeits.
So somebody did there.
What do you mean about the connection with Sassau?
The matter was investigated in Passau, and the executioner extracted information from those who were arrested. They told him that the coins were made in a monastery.
What, in the monastery itself?
I cannot say. I know only what the Pastor Scribe wrote down in his reports of the interrogations.
Okay, so yeah.
Why did you let them get here before attacking?
I wanted to discover where they hand over their coins, which I failed to do. Besides, Maynard had an armed escort, and they kept 2 busy roads and lodged at inns throughout their journey, until he came to this god-forsaken track. I cannot guess why he came here, but it was the perfect opportunity to strike.
Who are you working for?
I understand why you wish to know, but this does not mean I am at liberty to tell you.
Very well. I shan't beat it out of you. Very well. I'll go and see Master Fayfar.
Godspeed. I will wait.
Okay, so who came saved?
The Lord be praised. What brings you to me?
Master Fayfar, I need to speak with you. I found out something about the counterfeit coin.
Did you really? Do tell.
Close to Rovna, I came across a wagon that was transporting the false coins. Unfortunately, I came too late. The carter and his men were dead.
Damn and blast. Do you know who did it?
Yes. A certain knight turned up there. It turned out he was also after the forgers.
Well, that is indeed unexpected. Tell me, what did he say?
He told me that the fake money was being taken to Passau in exchange for gold coins, then that real money was being brought back to the Bohemian lands.
That would explain why those fakes bear the Passau countermark.
His master's allied with the Passau alderman, and they told him to sort it all out.
I wonder who could be behind it all.
His name is Ulrich. He looked like a knight, but he refused to show his master's colours.
Ulrich, you say? Could be anyone. Can you describe him?
Ulrich Stormcloak from Skyrim.
But for all his grey hairs, he seemed pretty tough to me.
Doesn't match anyone I've heard of. But then we don't even know if Ulrich is his real name.
He gave me these documents to show you. He seemed to think they prove he was telling the truth. They're the records of the interrogations in Passau, and some other things he said you'd understand better than him.
Let me see. We, the aldermen of the city of Passau. Interrogation held this day. Put to pen by the quaestor. The place of origin is a monastery in the land of Bohemia. Which certainly confirms my suspicion that something underhand is going on in Sasso. Coin assay report. Copper core coated with amalgam. But this is interesting. Here's an outline description of how the forgeries are made. I'll have to study it more closely. We command Herr Ulrich to investigate and let no man stand in his way. This looks like the original safe conduct. It has the seal of the Passau alderman, but they certainly didn't pen this.
How do you know?
I recognize the hand. It's a Clement of Kaplitz, the high scribe of the Rosenbergs.
Oh, wow.
The Rosenbergs? Who's that?
A rich and powerful family in South Bohemia. Burgrave Henry III is a great rival of our King Wenceslas.
So what does all this mean?
They are enemies?
Well, it certainly explains why your knight is so mysterious. Anyway, we should be careful. And we shall begin our investigation. The documents show they use silver amalgam for coating copper fakes. That's a lead we can follow.
What?
Silver amalgam. It's produced from quicksilver and silver.
Well, that doesn't sound like something just anyone can get hold of.
Indeed.
You're quite right. You will go to Sasso at once. Look around the forges in the city. Someone must be working copper for them. I, meanwhile, will take counsel with Sir Radzik and then follow after you.
Where shall we meet?
At the inn on Sasso Market Square. Take care.
Well, that sure as hell was an intriguing situation, and we found out a lot about what happened. So, let's end the episode here, because next time we're gonna finally figure out how the counterfeits are going. Like the video or dislike it, whatever you wish to do, comment, and share if you want. I will see you in the next time.